night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
Hello there. Welcome to the Antlered Crown. My name is Elwyn. And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, where I go live Mondays and Fridays, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I also go live here on YouTube on Wednesdays, the same time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can also book readings with me in the link in the info Etsy underneath. Now, this is a general reading for air signs for the week ahead. Oops. Air signs. Right, so Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. This is for you. Firstly, some of the challenges that may be present right now that you may be facing in the week ahead. Okay, coffee. Now, frustration. Very big on frustration here. Watching your anger, air signs, being quick. Something falls down. Very much reminded of not that one. Very much this one. Reminded of Lego. You remember, I don't know if Lego does it anymore, but when I was a boy, Lego was very frustrating because you'd push one piece down and another piece would pop off. And eventually you'd be like, sod it. That's kind of the thing here. It's frustration, like, oh, sod it. And then this bad temper, taking on things as... taking them on as though they are criticisms, taking them on as though they are digs at you, when in fact someone may be conversing. This is simply because of tempers and things, just feeling this flow, trying to find a balance here, okay? This is it's not simply about being, taking on too much. It's more that trying to find that balance between things when something isn't working is when balance must be achieved the most. It is easy to find balance when everything's going right. The true test here is to find balance when it's not. This is a true test in that sense. Finding balance here can help you greatly to keep the level head. Here, the Emperor, a level head. Try to be committed in what you have set out to do. Face these challenges head on. Conflicts. There may be conflicts here in the week ahead for some of you air signs. Now, I don't necessarily mean fighting, as in verbally or physically, but more a sort of passive, aggressive form. There's something here to do with, there is this struggle, a power struggle between two people or one person and yourself here. Or maybe multiple people. Some of you, I feel that there may be something to do with work here and a group of people. There is a form of power struggle. There is a shift in the balance here of the dynamic. Now, fortune. Yes. In other words, fortune may not be in your best favor right now. In other words, try not to pick fights. As someone I once knew said, I have often regretted my speech, but never my silence. It was one of the truest things that person ever said. And it's true, isn't it? When times when you do not know what to say for fear of emotion taking over, then say nothing. Count to 10 instead of rushing in. Rushing in here can take a toll on you. It can create almost a form of distraction, which only afterwards, after the ball has finished rolling and spiraling out of control emotion-wise, will you realize Shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. So, learning to say nothing, which can be difficult in the face of adversity and frustrations, especially when everyone has opinions on something that you may feel is not their business entirely. They may just be trying to help here. Okay? Now, that's some of the general challenges of things that we'll be looking at. Okay? So let's look at work, career for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's look at some of the work here, and career, work, study, financial welfare, and security. Okay? I'll give these another shuffle before we do that, though. Very much work here. Now, going back to what I was saying, this seems to be the case. There is work here, and the want and the commitments to work, and also there is a form for some of you, the enjoyment of work. Many people have work they do not fully enjoy, and there may be aspects they do enjoy of it that make it worthwhile. But for some of you here, the work that you enjoy, however, I was saying of a change in a dynamic, and there is a change in the dynamic. This is almost two people being found out on something, two people arguing and then being sent to the teacher, in a way, called up before the principal or the headmaster, if you like. Why? The end of a conflict. There is something going on here. Two people at loggerheads. It couldn't be the product of too much stress on someone, not just you, maybe on this other person. There is a helping hand, an offering of peace here, which can help when it comes to finances, which can help when it comes to getting stable financially, perhaps when it comes to savings. Now, I'm going to do another shuffle. Yes, I am. And this is going to be a different career. Career 2, shall we call it, or work or something else for some of you. There it is again. Oh dear. Yes. Okay. They always go together, you two. Always. Right. Some of you may be thinking about a change in something, getting frustrated with something. Something work-wise may not hold the same wonder and fulfillment it once did. However, you feel it, but you don't know what could take its place. You are undecided. There is a lot to be unsure of here. Understandable. But these cards are telling you to wait. There will be a resurrection of a passion here. Not within the work that you do, but a transition of that passion from one thing to another. It is a slow process, and do not be so hasty in making the decisions, because right now may not be the best time to make those sort of big decisions when it comes to a change in vocation. Nice. There are new beginnings because you already feel it. This is maybe why you are getting frustrated. The death, new beginnings, the death of something old, work-wise, career-wise perhaps, and the start of something new. The start of something new that will empower, that will bolster courage and commitment to it. Okay? Something that you're good at, something that you enjoy, and something that is profitable. And there is victory in this. But do not sell the farm just yet. Okay? This will come, and work towards it on the side. Work towards it. Right now, bide your time and wait for the signal. Okay, so that's a couple of careers for different aspects. Apologies for that bang. There's a couple of different aspects for careers for air signs. So if you're Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or Aquarius, not both, obviously, then that's for you. Now, let's have a look and see what's coming in for love for air signs. Bear with me. I want to use these cards again. Right. Okay. So, love for air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What do you need to know about love in the coming weeks? What challenges, what openings, what new paths may lay before you? Ooh. Ooh. There is a lot here to do with trust. The hesitation and the stubbornness of love may be something that is difficult to get over. This is due to pains of the past for some of you. It is difficult to invest trust, even if it is not the same person, even if it's a new relationship for you, air signs, and there is a new person. That remains, the echo of the pain remains, and therefore there is fear. And fear creates discord, creates the lack of trust. You cannot trust yourself to trust, let alone someone else. Now, this is the memory of the past in many ways. But there is a hope here in many ways. A silver lining to this cloud, if you like. Let's see what it is. There you are again. There you are again. There you are. Well, that one's not again, but here. Working on the self, you may have been working on yourselves a lot because of this, dealing with pains, dealing with forms of rejection, dealing about how you may view yourself, air signs. And I'm here to tell you it may start paying off. This here, you may not feel that you are ready in many ways for romance. However, you will be surprised. Have faith in the work you have been doing. Trust in the process. Now, a meeting of two minds. Here, when something is struck up in the forms of passion and two people connect, be carefree in it. Do not place too much in the way of expectations when it comes to new love for some of you. Instead, accept it for what it is. This is best. Do not get too much in your head here. It can create more problems for you, air signs, some of you. Now, exactly, some of these problems. Do not self-sabotage. Take it for what it is. Enjoy it. It's okay. Just enjoy it. Allow it to develop organically, love, if there is new love for some of you there, and see where it takes you. Overthinking will just make you trip up, in a way. Be spontaneous. Now, let's have a look. Oof. Oof. Ah. So, for some of you, there may be the end of a relationship, or it has already come to an end, or things are rocky in this. You're not happy, some of you. Now, the Tower card. Now, not bad. The Tower card is the need for change, the transition. Things are coming to a natural conclusion. Decay. Death doesn't really exist in the world. There is merely just the transition of something, but there is decay of the shell, and this shell is decaying in the forms of love or a relationship. There has been perhaps too much hurt for some of you, too much done, too much been said. But after the battle, when all the pieces of the board have been picked up and placed back, there is something you may have learned from it. Something you have gained from it. Remember the love that is there, that was there. It cannot be replaced. Do not allow feelings to taint that love. It is still there. Use it. Learn from it. This is what you come away with. All the experience that you carry. All the burdens that you may feel. Hard, I know. There may be hurt here for you. It may be difficult to get through for some of you air signs. But you will persevere and you will come out of this stronger. It just takes time. It just takes time. Now, one more love reading. One more love reading. I don't know why, but someone said one more love reading. So that's what we're going to do. Now, this is a very different outlook. This is a celebration. The celebration of something being found here. Something being found, or should I say something finding you. For some of you, you may have been lonely in a way. Feeling that you're just kind of going through the motions, wondering where that person is. For some of you, it may be here, someone here who just steps onto the scene. You're kind of blindsided by that person. You may be cynical about if it's that easy because you may not have been expecting it. But, however, it's there. There is a connection here to work. Not just spiritual work, physical work also. This may be it through that. This is the same meaning in many ways. Take it for what it is. Celebrate what love can be. Celebrate what love is. That is the point of love. It's a celebration. See where it goes. There are some good things here. Right. So, that's love. Now, let's have a look at any messages that are left. Oh, wait, before this, let's just pull some Love Oracle, okay? I'm just going to pull some Love Oracle because there was a lot there for love. There were 3 different reads, in a way, for love here. So there's a lot going on, I feel, for air signs at the moment. As far as love, there's some frustrations and there's some new adventures that may be a bit scary. And, you know, there's also some trials. But Let's see what these cards have to say. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. This can help bring love to us when we realize this and we accept this. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. You may have been asking yourself that, some of you. Ask for help. This goes to the second read in the love thing, I believe. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. When something is not right, say it is not right. People need to fix things instead of just persevering regardless. It doesn't help anyone. So, is there any other things that any air signs need to know? Well, perhaps. Let's have a look and see if there is any other messages specifically here that someone else needs to know about for love. Trapped in fear. Harmony. And spiritual union. Do not be afraid to step out of that cage that you put yourself in. We put ourselves in this cage because we are afraid, because we experience pain, and we feel safe within it. But when all the wolves have left, we still don't want to come out of the cage, even though it is safe to. We become accustomed to it, to the point where we can't leave. Harmony here. Listen to your intuition, to the one who is calling when it comes to love. Spiritual union. Follow that voice. I hope this helps you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated. And have a wonderful week ahead of you. And a blessed day. Goodbye.